திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். புழியர்கோன் வெப்பொழித்த புகழியர்கோன் கடல் போற்றி, ஆழிமிசை கல்மிதப்பில் அணைந்த பிரான் அடி போற்றி, வாழி திரு நாவலூர் வன்றொண்டர் பதம் போற்றி, ஊழிமலி திருவாத ஊரர் திருத்தாள் போற்றி. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். So today we are continuing our discussion of Sundarar Thevaram, padhigam 7.48. Last week we had seen till verse number 5. So today we will discuss one or two more verses and then we will continue the remaining songs in the next session. So we are going to start with verse number 6. Madhuri, you can read with me.
Okay.
ஏடு வான் இளம் திங்கள் சூடினை என்பின் kol-pulit tōlinmēl ஆடு பாம்பு-adu அரைக்கு அசைத்த அழகனே அந்தண் காவிரி பாடு தாண்-punal வந்து இழி பரஞ்சோதி பாண்டிக்கொடுமுடி சேடனே உனை நான் மறக்கினும் சொல்லும் நமச்சிவாயவே. Good. So as you know, this is a namasivāya padigam. So in every song he is repeating that same refrain. Unai naan marakkinum sollumna namachivayave. O Shiva, Unai is you, naan marakkinum, even if I were to forget. Shiva, even if I were to forget you, sollumna, my tongue will say namachivayave. It will say the word mantram namasivāya. So, O Shiva, even if I were to forget you, my tongue will automatically say your holy name, Namasivāya. The tongue will say automatically because Sundarar says that I have been saying your name all along. I say it all the time. I say it every day for many, many years. So my tongue knows. Even if I forget, even if my mind is not thinking, my tongue will automatically say your name. It is used to saying it, it will automatically say. So that much it is ingrained. So I am so much chanting your name. That's the implication there. Now the remaining parts is describing Shiva's glory. So in this padigam there will be some lines where he will be describing Shiva's glory, and there will be some line which will be describing the beauty of this paḻam. So that is the pattern we have seen in this padigam. So the first phrase, ஏடு வானிளம் திங்கள் சூடினை. Tiṅgaḻ is the Tamil word for moon. So Monday is known as tiṅgaḻ கிழமை. So moon is tiṅgaḻ. Then he is describing Shiva wearing the crescent moon. That is the meaning of the phrase, ஏடு வானிளம் திங்கள் சூடினை. Sūḍinai is to wear. Sūḍinai is you are wearing. So tiṅgaḻ sūḍinai, O wearer of the moon. Or you are wearing the moon. Tiṅgaḻ sūḍinai. Now the ஏடு வானிளம் are adjectives describing the moon. You know, this is poetry. So instead of simply saying Chandrasekhara, he is giving descriptive phrase. How is that Chandran looking? So the iڵam tiṅgaḻ. Iڵam is young. So the moon is a crescent moon. As you know, it has got only one face. So moon, they have that one kalai, right, in Tamil. So it is a very young moon because only one face is out, that kind of thing. And it is vān tiṅgaḻ. Vān is sky, that is one meaning. Vān is also beautiful. So here it is referring to the moon that appears in the sky. So vān tiṅgaḻ. So that is a moon that appears in the sky, the beautiful moon. And ஏடு. ஏடு means it it refers to a leaf or a petal. The flowers, they have petals. So the moon, because it is a thin crescent moon, it looks like a petal of a flower. So that is the word ed. So he is putting three adjectives, ed, van, iḻam. All three are qualifying the word moon. So ed is petal-like, van is beautiful, or the one that appears in the sky, iḻam is young, tiṅgaḻ is moon. So, O Shiva wearing the petal-like, beautiful, young crescent moon. That is the meaning of the phrase, ed, van, iḻam, tiṅgaḻ, sūḍinai. En pin. En is what? Pin is after. So, en pin means what more do I need to say? Right? En pin. What more? There is no verb. It just says what more. En is what? Pin is more. What more? Here it means what more do I need to say? What does it mean? We know why Shiva is wearing the crescent moon. Because the moon was cursed by his father-in-law to go lean and then die. So the crescent moon was losing its shine day by day by day. So it was on the last leg of its shine, and it fell at Shiva's feet and said, "Oh Shiva, you are my protector. I have nobody else who can save me. Please save me." So Shiva bestowed his grace, showered his grace on the moon, and said, "Okay, I will save you." And then he made the moon reside on his head. And once it resides on Shiva's head, then it becomes immortal. Right? Shiva is beyond a time. So nothing ages. So Shiva is ageless. So the snakes that he is wearing are ageless. The moon that he is wearing is ageless. That means it is forever young. It doesn't grow, it doesn't vanish, nothing happens. It stays in the same shape forever. So that is a symbol of Shiva's grace. So that is why we praise Chandrasekhara, because that is an act of extreme mercy, and we see that and we say, hey, I am surrendering to you, so save me like you saved the moon. That is the implication there. So Sundarar is saying, "O Shiva, you are wearing the crescent moon. What more do you need to say about your mercifulness?" And then he is talking of his valor. Kol-pulit tōlinmēl ādu pāmbu-adu araikku asaitha azhagane. Azhagan, azhagu in Tamil means beautiful. Azhagan is one who is beautiful. Azhagane is addressing him. Oh, beautiful one. That is Shiva. And then he is describing what Shiva is wearing. We all know that in Shiva's holy form, he is wearing a tiger skin around his waist, and he has tied a snake around that tiger skin like a belt. So that is what he is describing here. Kol-pulit tōlinmēl. Puli is tiger. Kol is to kill. So the kol-puli means the tiger which is capable of killing. The tiger is a very fierce animal, very ferocious animal, and that will attack and kill anybody who comes in its way. So that's why he is describing as a fierce tiger. Kol-pulit tōl. Kol-puli, tōl is skin. Male is on top. So kol-pulit tōlinmēl means on top of the fierce tiger's skin. That is the meaning of the phrase kol-pulit tōlinmēl. Is that on the top of the fierce tiger's skin, ādu pāmbu-adu araikku asaitha. Pāmbu is snake. Ādudal is to sway. Ādudal means dancing. It also means waving or swaying. When the flag is swaying in the, like the tree branches sway in the wind. That is also called ādradu. So the snake that Shiva has tied around his waist, that is swaying. Because, of course, it is free, it can sway, And of course, Shiva is dancing. So when he dances, the snake is also swaying. So, swaying snake, ஆடு பாம்பது. Swaying snake, அரைக்கு அசைத்த. Arai is the waist. See, in Tamil, the waist of a woman is called idai, and the waist or a hip of a man is called arai. So, arai is Shiva's waist. Asaita is to tie. Asait also means to shake, to sway, etc. is there, but here it means to tie. So, ஆடு பாம்பது அரைக்கு அசைத்த means tying a swaying snake around your waist. So, the whole phrase, kol-pulit tōlinmēl, ஆடு பாம்பது அரைக்கு அசைத்த அழகனே. O Shiva, O beautiful one, wearing a ferocious tiger's skin around your waist and tying a swaying cobra around on top of that skin. So he is describing Shiva's holy form, and as by the description we are also understanding is why he did that, the Puranic stories and the symbolism of that. So next he talks about the place. Andan Kaviri Padu tān-punal Vandi Ili Kodumudi. The Paranjodi, because of the meter, he puts it in the middle, but it will be good if you take the word Paranjodi to the end. Andan Kaviri Padu tān-punal Vandi Ili Kodumudi Paranjodi. Paranjodi is the ultimate Jyoti. Param Jyoti, Sanskritam word. Together it comes as Paranjodi in Tamil. Ultimate light or ultimate effulgence. And he is dwelling in Kodumudi. As we saw, this place is called the Karayur. We saw it in the first song. And the temple is called the Kodumudi. So, dwelling in the Kodumudi temple. And where is this Kodumudi temple? It's on the banks of Kaveri river. And so he is describing the Kaveri river and says, near the Kaveri river is Kodumudi. Andan Kaveri Padu tān-punal Vandi Ili Kodumudi. So, if you separate the words, is beautiful, Tan is cool. So, beautiful, cool, Kaveri. That's the meaning of the phrase, Andan Kaveri. Beautiful, cool, Kaveri. Padu tān-punal. Punal is water. Padu is to sing. Tan is cool again. So, on the banks of the cool waters of Kaveri river, and when the Kaveri river flows, the river will flow and it will make a little noise. The Kaveri river will come, it will hit against the banks, there will be small waves, it will dash against the rock, whatever, right? And the water, when it flows from one level to another level, there will be some kind of a gurgling noise as the water is flowing. So, that noise is describing as singing. Kaveri, the noises that the Kaveri river is making, Sundarar is describing it as the Kaveri's singing waters, as if the Kaveri river is singing. And then Kaveri Padu tān-punal, the singing cool waters, Vandi Ili, means Ili is to flow, Vandi is coming. So the Kaveri river's water comes from the hills and flows through Kodumudi. So that's what I'm saying, that singing cool waters of Kaveri river flowing nearby Kodumudi. In that place, in the Kodumudi temple, Paranjodi, O ultimate Jyoti, Sedane. Sedan, we can interpret it in two ways. In Tamil, Sedu means exalted, elevation, loftiness, etc. So, Sedan means, O exalted one, O lofty one, Shiva's greatness. That is one Tamil root-based interpretation, Sedan. But Sheshaha in Sanskritam means that which is remaining. And Seshaha in Tamil also comes as Sedan. And in that case, it means one who is remaining. And what that means is that, when the whole universe, at the end of the cycle, the universe will be absorbed back into Shiva, and there will be only one thing remaining, and that is Shiva. Everything else will be gone, and only Shiva will remain. And after then, the next cycle of the creation starts, and the universe manifests, and again everything will come back. So the Sedan, using the Sanskritam root Seshaha, means one who remains at the end of everything. So both are appropriate interpretations. O Sedane, Unai nan marakkinum sollum na namasivāyave. O Lord, even if I were to forget you, my tongue will recite your name, chant your name. So, just as Shiva is wearing a beautiful moon, and that is a mark of his mercifulness, he is wearing a deadly tiger skin around his waist, and he has tied a cobra around his waist. So, these are all showing his power, strength. And then he is dwelling in Kodumudi, that is on the banks of Kaveri river, and he is the ultimate one, ultimate light. He is the one that remains at the end of the cycle. And O Shiva, I will never forget you, but even if I were to forget you, my tongue will not forget you. Madhuri, you can read the whole verse again.
Sure. Eduvan iḻam tiṅgaḻ sūḍinai en pen kol-pulit tōlinmēl ādu pāmbu-adu araikku asaitha alagane andan kaveri paadu taṇ-punal vandu ili paranjodi pāṇḍikkodumudi chedane unai nan marakkinum sollum na namasivāyave.
Good. So, as we mentioned in the beginning, we can stop our discussion about today at this song's conclusion and continue the remaining songs in the next session. But before I do that, if there are any comments, questions you have, we can talk. Okay. If not, we'll close here and then meet next week again. Tiruppāṇdikkodumudi.